Hi children, this is Krishna Shastri, IIT Maths teacher. So far we have completed that geometry in that polygons concept, understanding elementary shapes. Along with that polygons chapter we have completed. Next we are discussing algebra. So what is algebra, why we will use these and all we will discuss. Algebra is a very important topic which we have in the mathematics. Algebra is the most commonly we will use algebra. So what is the algebra? If we know, then we can identify where we are using the algebra. See, algebra is nothing but it is daily life we will use that by using the numbers and alphabets also along with the mathematical operations. So it is called as the algebra. So what is algebra? Algebra is nothing but what we are using in the daily life, or else in each and every chapter we will use the algebra with numbers, operations along with the alphabets. So that is called as the algebra. So alphabets we are saying, alphabets in the sense what are the alphabets we will use, why this algebra, this one we will know now. Now see, for example, when we are discussing the integers chapter or some other chapter, there we discuss that sum of two integers is given something and difference is given. In that place, see for example, sum of the integers is given as, for example 30. In this situation, at the time while we are discussing the solution, sum of the integers, so two integers sum of the two integers is given as 30. So sum we are taking, and what are the integers we don't know, that one we are considering as the unknown values. At this particular place, while I am explaining the solution, sum of the integers is given, so this one we don't know, that one we are taking as the, and one of the integer is given as, for example 10. Then what is the another integer value? Sum of the two integers is 30 and one of the integer is 10. Then what is the another integer value? In this situation, what we discussed at the time, let the unknown value be, unknown integer be x we discuss. So that x we are writing. See, in the mathematical operation, along with the numbers, we are using the variable. We are using the alphabet. So, this type of using of alphabets is called as the algebra. This type of using of alphabets is called as the algebra. See, now, by using this 10 plus x is equal to 30, here unknown value we are taking as x, let we are taking. So let, after taking this, now if we simplify this, 10 we are sending to that side, then x is equal to 30 minus 10. Now x value is equal to, what we will get? 20. So this is, we will call as using the alphabets in the mathematics. So this type of using the alphabets in the mathematics is called as the algebra. It is a very important topic which we will use in our each and every chapter. We will use this. Okay, now next we are going to discuss the very important concepts, very important definitions in this first. Next we will go for the exercises and solutions. So in that first one we have as the very important one, we need to understand, each and every person need to understand a variable. What is the variable? See, I am taking in the earlier example, sum of the two integers we taken as the 30 and one integer is 10, another integer we took as the x, then x value in this situation we got as 20. One more example I am taking, sum of the two integers is 40, one of the integer is 15, then what is the value of the another integer? In this situation, unknown value again I am taking as x. Now 15 we are sending to this side, x is equal to 40 minus 15. So by that x value will get as 25. Now if you observe here x value 20 we got, if you observe here x value we got as 25. So x value is equal to 20, x value is equal to 25. Now I am taking one more example. Product of the two integers is 15, and one of the integer is 3. Then what is the another integer? Now unknown integer I am taking as x. Now x is equal to 3 we are sending to this side, then 15 by 3, so x is equal to 5. Now we got x is equal to 5. See, if you observe the, depending upon the condition what we given, depending upon the condition what is given, based on the condition the value of x is changing, correct? The value of x is changing. So changing is nothing but varying. So depending upon the situation to situation or condition to condition, the value of variable is changing, varying. So this is called as a variable. So variable is nothing but the value depending upon the situation whose value will change or whose value will depending upon the condition whose value will vary, that is called as a variable. So variable is nothing but whose value will change depending upon the situation and depending upon the condition. Those all called as the variables. So always variables will be represented with the small alphabets or alphabets, A, B, C and so on up to Z we can use. So these are variables. Variable is nothing but the value whose value will change depending upon the condition. Those are called as the variables. Next we have the one more definition, that is as the constant. What is constant? Constant is nothing but the value which doesn't change. The value which will not change depending upon the situation, that is called as the constant. We know what are the constants. All the numbers are constants only. See, wherever we are taking 5 value will be 5 only. Wherever we are taking 2 value will be 2 only. Wherever we are taking 3 value will be 3 only. So like that, all the numbers we will consider as the constants. Constants are nothing but these values always will be the same. It will be constant. It will not change. So those all are called as the constant. So constants we can take as the integers or numbers. All the numbers we can take as the constants. These all are we can consider as the constants. Okay. Next, in the algebra, constants and variables together we will take. See, for example, 3x, it is a combination of variable and constant. 3x we are taking, it is a constant, it is nothing but 3 into x. This is called as a, we will call these type of things are called as the terms in the algebra. Next we will have the definitions of terms and all. Now in this, for example, if we are taking 3x, so now for this we can say the factors as 1, 3, x. 1, 3, x. So for this we can write the factors as we can write as 1, 3, x. These are the factors. In this, if we observe, 1 and 3 are numbers and x is the variable. So now 1 and 3 are called as the numeral factors. Numeral factors. Numeral factors are nothing but factors of a term or factors of a thing with numerals. Only numbers are numeral factors. So for this example, we can take 1, 3 are numeral factors. Let us take one more term like 3xy or else 5xy. Now for this, if we are writing the factors, 1, 5, x, y will be the factors. Or else we can write this first with the, if we are writing this, we can write into 1 into 5 into x into y. 1 into 5, 5 into x, 5x into y is 5xy. Now the factors, if we are writing 1, 5, x and y will be the factors. In this 1, 5 are called as the numeral factors and x, y are called as the literal factors. So next the very important we have as the literal factors. The factors which are alphabets we have, those are called as the literal factors. Here x into y. So x is individually a literal factor and y is also a individually literal factor. See one more term, if we are taking as 10x square y we are taking. Now this one we can write as 1 into 5 into 2 into x into y we can write, or else we can write as a 1 into 10 into x into y we can write. For this, if we are writing the numeral factors, then factors will come as a 1, 2, 5, 10. These are we will call as the numeral factors. And coming to the literal factors, x and y we will call as the literal factors. If we have the z also in the multiplication, here into z will come. So here also into z will come. So z also will take as the literal factor. Literal factor. So numeral factors are what the numbers we have. See for 10 what are the factors we have? If we write the factors for 10, what will get? 1, 5, 2, 10. 1, 2, 5. So the number what is we have, for that what all the factors will come? Those all will comes as the numeral factors. And to the alphabets what are the factors we will get? Those all are called as the numeral factors. Okay, literal factors. So numeral factors and literal factors. This is a very important term. You need to remember always. So what is the difference between the numeral factor and literal factor? Next we have the one more important definition, that is coefficient. Coefficient is nothing but to a alphabet or to a number, what is there in the multiplication, that is called as the coefficient. See, let us take, I am taking an example as 3x. So now it is nothing but 3 into x. 3 into x. See, in this 3 is multiplied to x and x is multiplied to 3. So here we will call as 3 is coefficient of x. Three is coefficient of x we will call, and also we can say as x is coefficient of 3. Three is coefficient of x. We will say 3 only coefficient of x. Okay, 3 is coefficient of x. Now see one more example, if we are taking 3xy. 3xy. Now if the question is what is the coefficient of y? What is the coefficient of y, in the sense it will be called as 3x is coefficient of y. 3x is coefficient of y, and if we take 3y is coefficient of x. See, asking to find out the coefficient of y, so it can write as 3 into x into y. To the y, what is in the multiplication, that fully is called as the coefficient of y, and also can write as 3 into y into x. So to the x, what is the multiplication, that is fully we will call as the coefficient of x. Okay, and also if you observe 3xy, in this one more term we can take as what is the numeral coefficient of y. What is the numeral coefficient of y, in the sense we will take only 3, and what is the literal coefficient of y, in the sense we will take only x. So in the given term, what is the literal coefficient, if we consider that one, we will take as only x. What is the numeral coefficient, if we are asking, then it will be 3. If the question is what is the literal coefficient of x, literal coefficient of x, in the sense just only we will write as the y, and only if the literal numeral coefficient is asking to the y, then we will take only 3. Okay, this is literal coefficient and numeral coefficient. Literal factor and numeral factor, these are two different terms we need to remember. You should not get confusion. Coefficient, in the sense what is the multiplied to that one we will take. See, in the earlier example we have taken 10xy. While we are writing the factors, numeral factors, we wrote numeral factors 1, 2, 5, 10. What are the factors of 10 is there, those all we wrote. This is while asking for the factors, numeral factors. If the question is asking to find out the what is the coefficient, in the sense numeral coefficient, in the sense only 10 will come here. 1, 2, 5 we should not take, we no need to take. Here only 10 we need to take. So coefficient is nothing but what is the direct multiplied to that is called as a coefficient, and the factor is nothing but what are the factors of that all numbers is called as a factor. Here it is a coefficient. Factors, we will take all the factors of the number, and coefficient is nothing but only the multiplied number we will take. This is about the numeral. Coming to the literal, to the same 10xy, literal factor of x is, to the x is y, and to the y is x. Literal factor of x is y. Literal factor of this number is, we will call as x comma y. X comma y are literal factors of this number. And the literal coefficient, in the sense to the x we will take as the y, and to the y we will take as the x. Okay, literal coefficient, in the sense to the x, y will be the literal coefficient, and to the y, x will be the literal coefficient. This is very important one, we need to remember. Okay, next we have the index. What is index? Have the index. So what is index? Here example we are taking as one term, we are taking as a 10x. In this, what is the power of the variable is there, that is called as the index. What is the power of the variable? See, x power here we have as a 1, so its index is called as a index, we will call as 1. Okay, here we are taking this as a term, and this term's index is 1. Next, for example, I am taking one more term, 3x square. Now variable power is 2, so here we will take this as a index is 2. Okay, power of the variable is called as the index. Here a very important topic, very important point we need to remember as, for example, I am taking a term as 5xy. Here if we are taking the index of this, here x power 1 and y power 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Here you need to remember what is the index in the sense, sum of the powers of the all variables in a term is called as the index. Sum of the powers of the all variables in a term. In single term, what is the powers of the variables are there, that is called as the index. See, I am taking one more 3x square yz. I am taking this term. It's now if we are taking its index, if we want to find out, 2 x power is 2 and y power is 1, z power is 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 4. Its index we will call as a 4. It is a very important one, you need to remember. So index is nothing but all the powers, sum of the all powers of all variables is called as the index. Sum of the powers of all the variables of a term is called as the index. Okay. So here index if we are considering, then it will be 4. Now if we are taking one more term x, y, z, x power y square and z cube we are taking. This is also 10. If there is no coefficient, it is also called, here nothing is coefficient in the sense, here 1 will be the coefficient always. Here always 1 will be the coefficient, and here on the power nothing is there means 1 will be the power. Now if you are taking index of this term in the sense 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6. So its index we will call as the 6. Okay. Now if we are writing that this term x power 1 y square and z cube we are taking, so index all the powers we need to add 1 plus 2 plus 3, like that we will get as a 6. And whenever we are discussing the coefficient of a x square y, now if we are taking this term, its a coefficient, what is the coefficient of this term in the sense, here nothing is multiplied in the sense, always 1 will be multiplied. So coefficient we will call as a 1. Coefficient we will call as a 1. And to any number, numeral factor always 1 will come. To any term or to any variable, if the numeral factor is asking, always 1 will come in the numeral factor. If there is nothing is there in front of the variable, then 1 will be the coefficient of that term. Okay. These are important definitions what we have in the algebra, children. Here I am starting the concept relating to the both IIT as well as to the CBSE. While we are discussing the solutions and we are going to the exercise, we will do them separately for CBSE and separately for the IIT. But concept is common for both, so that's why I am going with the concept of IIT. In this also we can get the same CBSE concepts also, CBSE definitions also will come in this. Okay. Please understand the definitions. There will be a little confusion. It is very new chapter in this class to your standard. So please go through all the definitions differently, and please try to write down for your practice. What are the terms? What is algebra and what are the different definitions are there? For all those, please try to write separately the definitions and try to make it as practice. Okay. Thank you, children. Thank you very much.